Hello everyone, welcome to Track Astro Science. So today I will be discussing regarding Arudha Lagna. It's a very important and very interesting topic. So what is its importance in Vedic astrology and why do we use it? Okay. So using the Arudha Lagna, we can understand that what is the viewpoint of society towards you, what people feels about you, what is the opinion of the people in the society all around you towards you, what is their mindset, what they feel about you. That can be understood using the Arudha Lagna concept. Okay, like you see, you can have the reputation to be a very good doctor, you can be a very good engineer or a lecturer, okay, or a very good painter, because see, that reputation you have earned through your work. When we do some work, we earn some reputation. That can be understood from the 10th house of the horoscope. But that does not mean that what people feel about you that will change. No, you can have the reputation of being a doctor. That is a completely different thing. But what people feels about you, what people thinks about you, that is a completely different thing. Like suppose many times it happens that when we go to a party or when we visit our relatives or friends or clubs or something like that, when we go to some societal events, we feel our importance. We see that some person are getting completely ignored and someone from nowhere getting too much importance. People are talking about them, people are asking for their attention, their views. Okay, suddenly you will see the person from nowhere getting the limelight. Okay, and you may feel that, oh, I am earning so much high, I am having a very good reputation from my family and each and everything, but still I am getting ignored. Okay, so that can be understood from the Arudha Lagna, means what people has the viewpoint towards you. Originally you can be something else, but what is your reputation in front of the other people in their eyes, that can be understood through the Arudha Lagna. So let us see how to calculate the Arudha Lagna. See, the rule is very simple. You have to check only one thing, where your ascendant lord is sitting. The rule is very simple. The number of houses your ascendant lord will be away from your ascendant, count that many houses from the ascendant lord to arrive at the Arudha Lagna. Like suppose your ascendant lord is sitting in the 5th house, so it is 5 houses away from the ascendant, it is sitting in the 5th house. So you have to count 5 houses more from the ascendant lord, means from the 5th house. So from the 5th house, if you count more 5 house, you will arrive at the 9th house. So 9th house will become your Arudha Lagna. What you have to do is just rotate the horoscope in such a way that 9th house becomes your ascendant. Okay, so it becomes your Arudha Lagna chart. As simple as that. Another thing, all the planets where they are sitting, the sign placement of the planets will not change. Like suppose your Mars is sitting in the sign of Taurus, so Mars will be in the sign of Taurus. Suppose Jupiter is sitting in the sign of Libra, Jupiter will be in the sign of Libra. Sign placement will not change, only the horoscope will rotate. So let us understand using some sample horoscopes that how Arudha Lagna is calculated and how can we rotate the horoscope and check what is your Arudha Lagna chart. Come. So this is the Lagna chart and we have Scorpio ascendant over here, and as we know that Mars rules the Scorpio ascendant and here Mars is sitting in the 6th house. So as per the rules is that the number of houses the Lagna lord will be away from the Lagna, count that many houses away from the Lagna lord. So here Mars is 6 houses away from the Lagna, therefore we have to count 6 houses away from Mars. Let us do it. Okay, Mars is sitting in the 6th house, so count 6 houses away from Mars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Virgo becomes the Arudha Lagna for this horoscope. Okay, now it becomes very simple. Just do the simple step. Make Virgo as your first house. Rotate the chart in such a way that Virgo becomes your first house. Rest all the planets will be in their respective signs. Okay, all the planets will be in their respective signs. Just make Virgo as your first house. Come, let us do it. See, here we have made Virgo as the first house. So this is the Arudha Lagna chart for that horoscope. Okay, so you may have a different mindset, you may be having a different thinking pattern, you may be something, okay, but the society can have a different mindset for you that can be understood through the Arudha Lagna. Okay, as the Arudha Lagna is present over here and we are having Virgo ascendant, okay, for the Arudha Lagna. Come, let us understand by another example. Here we can see that in the Lagna chart we have Libra ascendant, and Libra ascendant is ruled over by Venus, and Venus is sitting in the third house. Okay, so as Venus is sitting in the third house, so we have to count 3 places away from Venus. 1, 2, 3. So here Arudha Lagna becomes Aquarius. Okay, so again do the same thing. Rotate the chart in such a way that Aquarius becomes your first house. Come, let us do it. See, we have done it. Aquarius becomes your first house. So this is your Arudha Lagna chart. Okay. So as you have seen that how we have calculated the Arudha Lagna chart and how the Arudha Lagna chart is actually made. So using the Arudha Lagna chart, you can actually understand that what is the viewpoint of the people in front of, means for you, towards you. Okay, now suppose any planet is sitting in the Arudha Lagna. So whatever the planet will be sitting in the Arudha Lagna or aspecting the Arudha Lagna will make you that sort of personality. Like suppose if Sun is sitting in the Arudha Lagna, okay, that means the person, the society will feel the person is very authoritative. Okay, or like suppose Moon is sitting in the Arudha Lagna, so people will feel the person is very emotional. So depending upon the planets which is sitting in the Arudha Lagna, that sort of importance or that sort of opinion people will have for you. Like suppose Mercury is sitting in the Arudha Lagna, so people will feel the person is very analytical, the person is very witty, very intelligent. Or like suppose Jupiter is sitting, the person is very wise. If you want any idea, if you want any opinion from a person, he is the guy. Ask him. Suddenly the person will gain so much importance. Why? Because if you check, Jupiter is sitting in the Arudha Lagna. Because people will feel that this person has all sort of knowledge. This is how Arudha Lagna actually works. Or suppose Saturn is sitting in the Arudha Lagna, you will feel suddenly that the society is happy that this person is very hardworking, or this person follows rules and regulations very strictly. Okay, this is a very serious minded guy. So this is what planets gives their own flavors towards the Arudha Lagna whenever we calculate the Arudha Lagna chart. See, you may be something else, your work may be something else, your reputation from the work can be completely different, but you cannot change the mindset of people towards you. You cannot do it. People will have some mindset towards you until and unless they dig deeper into your personality. So what they feel about you or what they will actually know about you, Arudha Lagna can be very important tool for understanding that. So now I will be discussing few principles which is mentioned in Brihat Parasara Hora Shastra regarding what sort of gains you can have using the Arudha Lagna. Means how can you check gains from the Arudha Lagna? Come, let us see that. So this is a sample Arudha Lagna chart. What you have to do, you have to see the 11th house of the Arudha Lagna chart. This is the 11th house of the Arudha Lagna chart. The principle says that whenever a planet will sit in the 11th house or will aspect the 11th house, the person will have gains, the person will be rich and happy. Okay. Now, it also says that if any benefic planet is aspecting the 11th house or sitting in the 11th house of Arudha Lagna chart, then the gains will come from a good source, from a virtuous source. Okay, means the society will feel like that. Everyone in the society will feel that yes, the person is really very happy, very rich, and having the gains, having the wealth and everything from a good source. Okay, but if any malefic planet is under consideration, if any malefic planet is aspecting it or sitting in the 11th house of the Arudha Lagna chart, then the society will feel that yes, the person is happy and rich, but he or she is having the gains from some questionable sources. Okay, this will be the impression of yourself in front of the society, in front of the mankind. Okay, wherever you live or whosoever knows you. Okay, this will be the condition. Now suppose a benefic and malefic both planets are either sitting over there or aspecting it, then how to say it? It is said that if any benefic and malefic both are sitting over there or aspecting it, then the gains will come from both the sources. Means the benefic planet will influence the virtuous source, virtuous gains, and the malefic planet will give you gains from some questionable sources. Okay, but in either of the cases the person will be happy and rich, as it is mentioned in Brihad Parasara Hora Shastra. This is the first principle. Okay, now I will discuss the second principle. In the second principle, what you need to do is you have to check the 12th house also. In the second principle, it is said that if any planet is aspecting or sitting in the 11th house, and at the same time if 12th house is empty and 12th house is not aspected by any planet in the Arudha Lagna chart, then the gains will come uninterrupted. Means you will have a regular set of gains. The condition is 11th house will be aspected and seated over by any planet, and 12th house will be empty and unaspected by any planets. Then you will have uninterrupted gains. You will have a regular set of gains. So these are the two principles by which you can understand the gains from the Arudha Lagna chart. Understood how to see gains from the Arudha Lagna concept? Now the most important part. You see, Arudha Lagna concept forms a very important basis for Jaimini Jyotish and Parasari Jyotish. Means it has been mentioned in Jaimini astrology and Brihad Parasara Hora Shastra. But Maharshi Parasara has mentioned some special exceptions while calculating the Arudha Lagna. So when do we use it? Why do we use it? Where to use it? Okay, that I will be saying in my next video. So stay tuned with my channel, and if you are new to my channel, press the subscribe button, tap onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. Okay, and if you have liked the video, press the like button, share it to your near and dear ones, and calculate your Arudha Lagna. Use the principles which I have mentioned in this video. Okay, and see whether you are getting the results or not. Your comments are always welcome. Okay, so be happy, stay safe. Okay, take care. I am signing off for today. Bye bye.